in France.
You must be referring to the French fish.
Yes, Jean Casseau.
Okay, so let me just, I can't update you too much, but basically the crew of the British fishing boat, which was detained, of course, by the French police last week, they are said to be in good spirits. They are remaining on the vessel itself until it's going to be released. We don't know what has happened behind the scenes, although Boris has come out quite strong against the French, and quite rightly so. Let me quote Ian Duncan Smith, who of course was the leader of the Conservative Party at one time, a Brexiteer. He says, and I'm quoting, President Macron is behaving as if the French are an independent country. And he added, they are not. The EU agreed on his behalf and France's behalf, and if he doesn't like the agreement, then he should take it up with the EU and not Britain. Now, of course, as we know, the French have threatened, as from Tuesday, to detain other French or rather British vessels coming into French waters. It's quite confusing. And of course, they're going to make very stringent checks on British lorries coming into France, and they've also threatened to cut off the electricity to the island of Jersey. If that happens, I think the majority of the British people would get behind any proportional response that the British government may do. But we'll have to see what takes place on Tuesday, and the ball is in the French court.
It seems a little bit over the top, though, doesn't it, all these measures that they're threatening to do, simply for some licensing that weren't issued because some of those boats couldn't prove that they'd already been fishing previously in British waters. That's the reasoning, isn't it?
The reason why the French have detained this boat is because the French say that it did not have a licence. The British owner says it does have a licence. The EU is somewhere in between because it says it did have a licence, but the British perhaps took it away from them. It's very confusing.
There's a technicality in there somewhere that suggests that...
The fact is that this has to take place behind the scenes.
Right. So, can you give us a quick summary of COP, and then we'll go on to America?
Okay, COP. Let me